All right.
We're recording.
We're ready. The recording is one thing. Now I gotta get Mike back up. All right.
Yeah.
We're in here. This is great. This is such an exciting experience. I'm chilly, so I'm gonna put a little.
This is like one of the black mamas that don't cut the heat on.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's middle of the day for me.
My heat is on.
And no one's here but me.
Jameson at my house, he got some heat. He showed it.
Nobody's here but me. I could literally put some clothes on right now and
just walk around. But see, I'm a barefoot, jammy. Like if I'm home, I have on the least of anything possible.
And normal days, if I have orders and stuff to get out, so
then you'd be running around.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'd be like
moving, shaking,
and then shaking, and then
my mama just cut the heat on.
The heat's on, like it worked. Like we not like
my heat is only on 70. Let me be clear. It's not like I'm bumping
75.
My typical 73.
Oh, okay, that's not high.
I typically keep it around 73.
That's
in
not
the winter.
high at all.
But my upstairs gets really warm, so that's why.
Oh yeah, because heat rises. That makes sense. Literally, nighttime, I got the heat on like 67.
That's good sleep.
Cause I can't, I'll be too stuffy.
So I'm learning that because I grew up in one level houses, right? Mm-hmm. So just like farm, ranch, I think they're called ranch style, whatever. Mm-hmm. So we never had to worry about heat rising, all that kind of stuff. It was one level, so it was what it was. In my house now, my downstairs is always freezing. So I was compensating by cutting the heat on 73 because we spend most of our time downstairs until we're going to bed. Well, upstairs, me, my sister, and the dog can't breathe. Everybody's snoring. We can't get it together. So I was like, something's got to give. The other day, I didn't cut the heat on at all. When I woke up, it was about 65 in the house. But I realized we were all very, comfortable. So I was like, lesson learned. 70 is where we at.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
So, guys. Welcome. This is my friend, Shar.
Hi, guys.
We are thinking of starting a podcast, right?
Contemplation.
Right. And we're doing some trial runs. We're going to do some show reviews. We're going to do some
fillers.
Yes.
Fill the people out.
Topics. Hot topics.
Mainly. Couple life conversations just get thrown in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling myself with my nails.
Oh, you still rocking the long nails. I told you there was a look. I told you, girl.
I'm kind of feeling myself.
Meanwhile, I'm going to cut mine down here soon. Okay. This ain't me. I need to.
What you need? What's wrong?
I need a short. I don't like that I can't touch the keyboard.
Yeah, then that's rough. Now, when I go do some accounting work, I'll be like.
Exactly. That's
annoying. Rough. It is rough.
Typing with your nails, I hate that click. You
don't like the click clack clack?
That's annoying.
I hit the wrong buttons all the time, so I can't
like
spell
Peter
no more.
In that meme with Peter Griffin from Family Guy, he got the nails and be on the phone.
Oh yeah,
that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Well, I don't like it, but it's cute. Elongates the fingers.
Yes.
Yeah, makes your hands look smaller.
I have chubby fat fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Not with them long nails, you don't.
I don't though, right?
Pianos. Get them piano fingers.
I could play the piano.
It's given. Do. It's given.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The compliments, it's that.
I am itching from the inside out.
Okay. Because
I have to discuss Zatima.
So, okay.
Context. Tell them what you made me do.
So, a week ago or so. Maybe
it was
more.
longer than a week ago because it took me longer than a week to get through it.
It did. Maybe a couple weeks ago. Anyways, I reached out to my friend and I was like, we've been talking about how much star power you have. And I just want to be a part of the star power.
OMG.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a part of it. Can you just come grace me with your presence?
It's too much.
And do a podcast with me.
She's just full of personality.
I'll be your, you know what I'm saying? Who is it? Who is the backup singer?
You'll be the Kelly to my Beyonce?
Yes, I will. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going to call you Michelle. So you'll be the Kelly to my Beyonce?
I will.
I appreciate that.
When they was like, who was David Ruffin? Was he the headliner?
David was the lead.
Right.
But Otis ran the group.
Okay.
But then there was Blue, who was basically Otis's right hand.
Okay, so when they was like, did nobody come to see you, Otis?
That was their rough for trying to put Otis back in his place, because they did come to see David.
They did.
They came to see David. He was the voice. He was the star power. We came to see David.
So we just don't get. I'm her Kelly to her.
I like that better.
Her Beyonce, right? So I was like, let's do this, and then we discussed like what could we possibly talk about, and it was like we could do some show reviews here and there, and then we could, of course, do topics. And I was like, you have to watch Zatima, right? And she was like, yeah. And we're pretty much, we recommend shows to each other all the time.
Yes.
We really do. Like movies.
Her more than me, because I am a repetitive nature person.
No. I feel like you've given me a lot. I feel like you have. What was that movie? 365 something?
Oh, that's... You know what's another one. Now it's three of them. I need to watch the new one. For all you ladies out there need a little something to get into, 365 days. Yeah. If you ain't already got into it.
Right.
That was good.
See what I'm saying?
Did you watch the second one?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you got to watch the second one, and now it's the third one that I got to watch.
Well, actually, I watched it. I turned it on one night, and my husband walked in the room. He was like, what are you watching? And I was like, a show. And he was like, you don't have to watch a show.
Cut that on all.
We can
do this shit. I hadn't seen better.
So yeah,
it gives that.
I didn't get to finish it, honestly.
You should go back. You should go back.
True.
If ever you try to start a party, just cut it on.
I mean, for real.
It be giving that. I'm trying to tell you. The two of them a trip.
So yeah, I asked my friend to watch it. She was like, yes, she'll do it. And
because I'm a woman of my word, I did it.
I feel like the next day I got a text that was like, what in the soft porn is this?
That's exactly what the text said.
I feel like that's what the text said.
The opening, the first episode of the show.
Okay.
I'm looking like DeVal.
Why?
What could name say about it?
Well, coincidentally, because I was on my research game with this, right? Because I was like,
yeah.
All right. Tell me more.
Yeah.
They have a podcast, him and his wife.
Yes,
together.
It's good.
And I
They've had it for years.
Yes, and I listened to one of the more recent episodes, and I stumbled across someone asking her, like, girl,
how does this make you feel?
How do you do it?
Yeah.
And she was like, well, one, I know what I signed up for, right?
Realist.
Right. Two, the girl Crystal, his coach, is the most open and honest and like, sis, you good? Like, you see what's about to happen. You good?
She's also the godmother of their latest baby.
And so they give backstory to that.
Which is weird to me.
So, okay.
We're going too far.
We are.
Spiraling.
This is fine.
No, please.
No. So they give like backstory to it, right? So she was like, I know what I signed up for, all that good jazz. And she's very sweet person,
Mm-hmm.
And then they discuss how she became the godmother of their latest child, right? So backstory, sisters is where the couple came from, right? One of their first like steamy scenes, she saw it live. Not live.
She was there for the taping.
Not the taping. She was there, like she saw it on TV first time. She didn't know what it was going to look like. He wasn't home. He was filming something else, and it kind of got her like, oh, we doing that? Oh, we lifting legs and what? I mean, you got So it honestly, and she was like, y'all, if y'all do the math, he was born.
It sparked a little something for them to make the new baby.
Yes.
That's just weird.
She says it's weird. She was like, is it kind of weird? I don't know if I ever tell. Maybe he just won't know the story. Talking about the baby.
Podcast lives forever.
I know. But it is kind of weird. But I mean, if it works for them.
Absolutely. Whatever floats your boat, floats it. Please, swim all up in your ocean. I have no space, rhyme, or reason to judge nobody's nothing what they do in their houses. Not my business. Do I have the right to an opinion because it's in front of me? Sure.
Of course.
But judgment, I could give two shits. them ain't my kids, that ain't my husband, and that ain't my girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care.
Right.
But in my mind, thinking about that's weird. That's like me thinking about somebody sleeping with my dude, and then, or like seeing him acting and sleeping with somebody else, and then that turns me on. So he comes home, and now we done made a baby. That's just,
I know.
It's
but
real,
so
like,
I thought about it, right?
it's crisscross porn or something.
Yeah. I thought about it, right? And not that I would ever want to see it, right? Mm-hmm. Not that I would ever want to see it, for real. But I would imagine if my husband was an actor, right?
Okay.
So there's a part in your mind that knows this isn't real.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? This
Absolutely.
is literally just
A show.
right. And you see him doing some very things.
Yeah.
It could turn you on. I could get that. Because there's a part that you know that it's not real.
Okay.
It's not like a full-blown...
No. Okay, that's fair, because that could be tapping into my insecurity. So, okay. Let me... okay, sure, fine.
You're like, I'll give you
I
that.
could do some self-reflecting here. That could be tapping into an insecurity of mine.
Right.
But for me, I think it's weird watching them because, okay, in watching the whole Zatima show and knowing Deval and Kadeem separately outside of his acting, because I've been following them for a very long time since they were still in New York, in Brooklyn, living. I love them because I feel like they're regular people who just happen to have did the work and it's paying off, right?
Right.
So watching his behavior on the show is very reminiscent to watching him with his actual wife. So
like
for
the
me,
playfulness.
everything about it. I don't really see Zach. I see Deval with actors. So, because his behavior is very much the same as you see him with his friends on his Instagram or with his kids or with Kadeem
So
on
you don't
Instagram.
feel like there's a difference.
I don't see a difference.
The
This ain't
disconnect.
Idris Elba in a movie, and I'm only mentioning him because, anyway, this is not Idris Elba, in
Right.
a movie, like a profound actor. This ain't Will Smith in a movie kissing a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not given that. It's given very much
Well,
real.
Here's the thing about that. So I feel like somebody like Will Smith, it's probably no delineation between for real how he is, like when he's playing his romantic roles.
Yeah.
I'm guaranteed the only difference is we see it. So like back then,
Okay.
back then,
That's
you know what
fair,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like we never
Because
saw
this
him
in
and
our-
Jada be playful
Okay.
and do their little around the
And I
house
guess the way
Sunday
you
morning,
love
just
is the way
woke
you
up.
love, right? Well, that's the thing that makes it weird for me, the whole thing. Because I'm just looking at it like, this is very much how you act with your wife. And then the fact that she's so close with your wife and the godmother to y'all's baby, it's just weird. And then for the first episode, for him to be like eating her out on the episode, I was like,
I mean, but he can't be.
he can't be, but
It was too much.
it was a lot.
It was too much.
It was a lot for BET.
It was on Plus, so there's no. It's like it's like Stars.
Oh, okay. It's like Zeus.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know.
Stars. Or
Once I got
HBO.
past that.
Okay. Now,
So once I got past that,
okay.
I have an issue with Tyler Perry studio production things because everything is the same. It all looks the same. It's all reminiscent of the same. All the black women are the same. The storylines are the same. There's going to be something gay happening in it. It's all the same. And I can't. The best Tyler Perry thing for me is Family That Prays. That is my favorite Tyler Perry.
I think
Produced anything, and that was because that felt like a real script with real actors. I don't know if he wrote it by himself or people helped. I don't know, but if he's writing it, I think it's all the same. So then once I got over that, and I'm episodes in at this point, so now I'm invested because
Right, you are.
That's what happens with things, and I'm sick of black women. What's wrong with us? Because why are they telling this girl that is clearly saying she is in love with this man, your friend's trying to talk you out of it, and then the friend who tried to sleep with him after she told you she slept with him, then tried to throw him under the bus, going to come back talking about something, I told you, girl, he wasn't nothing. No, it's you, bitch. You're the one that's not nothing. You're wilding and you want what I have. And why can't she see that?
so. I feel like they try to give her. They almost try to make her flawless in a way.
Fatima?
Kind of. Not in the hood shit. I'm talking about like.
Because I got a problem with that too.
Her ability to be like. Not oblivious, but almost like she wouldn't do that.
I feel like they try to do that by putting her in a suit. But then you also make her Medea by giving her a tote bag with a pistol inside.
Yes.
Who's walking around in a suit with a tote bag with a 9mm? No, you wouldn't, because if you had your concealed to carry, you wouldn't carry it like that. You carry it on your hip, because everyone knows who has concealed to carry. Put your gun on your hip, and it ain't that big. She walk around with a 9mm on her hip.
Yeah.
In her pocketbook. Guns are heavy. Come on now. In your work tote bag.
Oh, you're trying to be like. You're trying to be okay.
Just
so what you can't
make more sense.
Okay, here's the thing: you cannot give this Game of Thrones.
I would
logic.
never. I would never.
Okay, you.
Game
Okay,
of Thrones
you can't.
is top tier.
Okay, so you can't do that. You
Game of
can't.
Thrones top tier.
You can't give it.
I'm not trying to give it. I'm just trying to give it a little bit more
can't
logic.
Give it. You can't give it well thought. Like, okay, so you think about shows like, I don't know, The Wire or something like that. The person who wrote that show thought about seasons 1 through 5. What it was going to start, how it was going to end.
You think he think episode?
He's thinking minute to minute. I don't want to downgrade this black man. He's a billionaire.
We're clearly watching it, and people watching it because he's making money.
Okay.
And they got spinoffs, so I'm not hating on nobody getting their coin.
Right.
I'm just, as a viewer, watching it. Now, granted, like I said, I'm sucked in. I'm waiting for the next 2 episodes. Like, because I'm looking for the baby mother to come back. Like, where's she at? Is that his baby? Like, I'm watching. But I'm just having issues.
No. I have nothing but issues. It's so funny because literally, my mother put me on to Sisters, right?
Okay.
She would talk about it all the time, and I'd be like, "It's Tyler Perry."
Mm-hmm. No, Ma.
Okay. Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna check it out, Ma. No, I'm gonna do it, Ma.
My parents know better,
Ma,
and they watch everything.
I'm gonna do it. And so eventually, I did. So it was like, I'm gonna set it to record on my DVR, right? So then once I piled up like 2 seasons of.
I'm bored. I
was like, I'm gonna check out an episode, and I was like, why is this happening? Why does her wig sit like that? Why are they doing?
I don't even got no problem with the hair, because Fatima hair be looking good.
No, not her. It's other girls on the show. I was talking about Sisters.
Fatima hair look good on that show. That's a good little.
She got a good.
I like the color with the little loose wave. It look good. I ain't mad at it.
So like. Eventually, but to be honest with you, the only reason I stick with the show now is because of Zatima. Like, I'm invested in their storyline. I really want to see if he gonna let them be happy. I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a thing where it's like, and I get it. I guess it's just drama. If I thought about this, maybe like a General's Hospital. There's never a
stories are awful, but I think we expect that because it's the stories. Like, how everybody on the stories then already been dated, married, and got kids all together. That's some polygamy at its best.
Well, so I'm saying, like, so I'm trying to. I love seeing black people on TV. I have a weakness. If you talk to my husband, he'll be like, "What are you watching now?" You know how many low budget movies I watch just randomly.
You're Raynita.
You
and her love the black stuff.
For
me, while I'm a root for you from the sidelines, I ain't gotta watch it. I just can't, because I just hate. It's so like. Sometimes it gets really annoying. Sometimes it's just really bad TV, and it's just like, what the hell is this? Now, granted, it's nice to see like some actual acting and not us on 90 Day Fiance or Meet the Family or whatever those drama filled shows or 60 Days In and all that kind of stuff, like Love and Hip Hop and all that kind of dramaness. But so it's great to see us like acting on a script and really making some money doing it the right, doing it that way. I agree, but honestly, I'm just like.
And all I think about it, like a good, I don't know if this is a producer hat I'm trying to wear or whatever, but I'd be like, oh, this movie could have been something. It just needed, don't do it.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
It could have been something.
If it was a fifth. Like, do I need to keep dropping all
it need was like, just a little bit
another
more.
Writer. Right. Somebody with a different perspective.
Yeah. You know what it is? He just needs a writer's room.
He needs to not write it by himself. Yeah, stop trying to write all these stories. Like,
it's okay.
We've heard the story several times. You got enough money now to pay some other people to sign on.
That's what I said. Like, he can't have a writer's room.
Look at Insecure.
Oh my God.
Love Insecure.
Yeah.
Even though there were moments in that story where we were all pissed off about stuff, but it was great writing.
Yes.
It was great perspectives. It was comedy. It was different things. And everybody in that end got their happy ending.
Yeah.
So, come on. Tyler need to call Issa. What's up, Ace? let me see if I can get you on an episode or two or something.
Yeah.
And
or
like,
even letting somebody else direct maybe or something, because then they could put some input on something.
But Tiffany, my mind is blown. How does she invite her ex that we're already beefing over to a dinner that we're trying to mend, and then you get a ring at the end?
He does that storyline. He's done that a couple times.
What the F is that? That's not real.
I don't know where that would end well ever, but he's wrote it, so maybe.
All the men I know flipping tables.
Listen to me. You don't know hood love, okay?
Oh, okay. That's what
okay.
I do know hood love. I'm a product of hood love, and let me just say, my daddy ain't going for that.
No, I'm saying you. That's old school hood love. You don't know modern day hood love. You don't
think
know?
I know some hood love. I know some hood love.
Where?
Cousin is my cousin be producing the hood love, and he ain't going for that.
Nothing.
My cousin is not going for that.
If you really love her though,
hey man, step outside. Why would you come to a dinner that you know I'm at with my girl? Step outside. Like, why are we even sitting here talking about this though? Can I talk to y'all for a second?
Very caught off guard. I was like, what is this supposed to do besides incite violence? Like,
I was happy when Zach got up. I was like, yes, he's gonna walk out because you don't deserve this. You really trying to be a stand-up nigga. You doing the right thing. You defending her with your friends. You talking yourself off the ledge. Leave this miserable bitch. She is miserable. She wants to be sad. Walk out on her, and he gonna get on a knee. She was making me so mad. Are you sure that's what you want? Can I finish a thought? If you let me finish my thought, then I could probably tell you what I want. She wouldn't let him talk. I was like, black woman, shut up. How often do you think as black women we talk ourselves out of good shit because we so busy trying to beat the downfall?
Yeah, that's true too.
That's what she was doing, trying to beat the heartache. So she was talking herself out of something that was about to end good for her.
Yeah, well, it happens. It happens.
So while like I said, I wouldn't have watched it. I did not watch Sisters. Before I watched Zatima, I told you my parents had already given it 0.0 stars reviewed. Although they're watching. That's just how my parents are. Okay. They watch everything. And they'll be like, this is so bad. Shar, wake up and watch this with us. And I'll be like, but they had already told me it wasn't good. But I watched. I am invested. I'm waiting for the last 2 episodes to come out.
That's fair.
I think the girl that plays Fatima is so cute. I think Crystal is so adorable. I love her shape. I think she's bad. Body banging.
Oh my God.
Which is another thing. I'm like, Kadeem, this bitch is banging. And banging your man.
She's not though. She's not though. All right. You gotta step out of that.
All right, fine.
It's not.
She's not. She's not. All right, she's not.
Look, that's your own. Look,
I'm gonna mind my business.
That's what you're gonna do because you're not gonna put the evil out there.
I don't even think he would do that to her.
Yeah, like I think.
But the thing is, I do not. Okay, we already had the conversation about me thinking I don't think all men cheat. All that we already had that conversation. Right. I don't think that he would cheat on her. I don't see that for their life. I don't see it for their future, for their story. Right. They are very much in love. I see it spewing from their veins, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that camera.
Wait to the camera.
I'm talking about that recording.
Camera. Yeah, I get it.
That's too good of fake in love acting.
You said it's too good.
Too good of fake in love acting for me.
So could you do it?
Could I act? I don't think I could. Like a sex scene? I don't think I could.
No, I'm saying could you marry somebody who's in the industry?
Yeah, I could. I always thought I was going to marry a basketball player.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how I was going to meet him.
But what does that have to do with acting? That's not
where
the same
I was
thing.
going to be ever to meet this
basketball player. Did you hang around schools? No.
It was just in there. I was like, one day I'm going to marry an athlete. Bitch, how? I think I could marry an actor. I do. I think that I could be within said entertainment industry. I think I could have lived that life. Okay. But that's what I think. I'm not in it, so I don't know.
Oh, you think you should? I'm
not there, so I don't know.
You're like, I could maybe if it happened.
I guess I would just have to see how it feels. And like Kadeem said, she knows what she signed up for. Yep. She let that influence in whichever way, and that relationship is solidified. She feels fine in it. I'm sure as long as there's enough trust and security within your home, it's acting. It's not real. But how many times do you find actors that fall in love with their co-stars?
Okay,
and they get divorced.
That is flip side of that. But however, I could do it because at this point, nigga, I mean, we all, it's a package deal. So she marrying into all of this, me and all my 4 kids.
Who, the new woman?
Yeah. So I mean,
so now we just gonna share we sister wives.
I mean, at this point, you can have him when he on set. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like at this point,
but that don't be how it works. Look at Brad and Angelina, and I know that they're white, but look what happened there.
I'm not gonna.
She left. I'm just saying because we don't know. Like Samuel Jackson never left his wife. Denzel Washington never left his wife.
There you go.
Angela Bassett and her husband are still very much together.
Yeah.
Like
I think it also helps when one of them is not in the spotlight. Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you understand that all those couples are all actors and actresses?
I know, but one is way more famous than the other.
Absolutely.
And that's what I mean.
Absolutely.
Like, Kadeen is famous in her own right. But
yeah,
let's be clear. Her husband's probably a little bit more.
He's pretty much the star.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just because he's working more. She works when she can, but he is more of the celebrity.
And that's because he wanted it, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm saying, like, sometimes in situations, a lot of times, I think it butts heads more when both of them are trying to be number one.
No, somebody has to humble themselves in the household. That ain't gonna work.
It never worked. Even in your day to day
working, yeah.
Yeah, like even if your man is a truck driver and you are, whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna have to play the number 2 spot. Yeah. Like everybody got their role.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
I think a lot of times that butt heads. Like, cause Jennifer Aniston was trying to be it.
Actually, she was it. And I mean, Friends was huge.
I mean, yeah, it was.
And Brad was the sexy star.
He was.
So, because I looked at him and Mr. and Mrs. Smith the other day, and I was like,